Good morning, down here with the Waterscapes. We are in Exmouth creating a 4x3 ecosystem pond. Let me take a little tour of what we're going to be making. Heavens have just opened, but we're here this morning, so we're going to be creating a 4x3 ecosystem pond with a patio here, a lounge set and things like that, so the client can have coffee enjoying their area. This is an unusual one because we are in the front garden, so it's really nice. We've got our machine stage ready to go. We're going to be doing a time pathway connecting all the way along here to another little area here where it gets a little bit more sun. The reason the client wants the patio there actually is because the rest of it's south facing, so it just wants to get a little bit more shade in this space. We'll be creating a boggy beach area into here, as well as then a nice 2-metre cascading waterfall at about 70 centimetres high in the back there. A little bit more weeding and grading and to do at the back there. As soon as we can, we'll bring our machine across and then start excavating the pond. Happy days. This is compliant. What do you think, Splodge? Health and safety at work?
All have our own techniques.
Good morning. Lovely autumnal day here down in Exmouth. Yesterday, yeah, we got a lot of rain, and this morning we've got some groundwater, and we've had to dig through this. So yeah, as you can see, it's pretty naff stuff. But we'll crack on today, hopefully with a bit drier weather. We'll get our plumbing hooked up and biofalls setting in, which is ready to go. Hook up our skimmer as well. At the same time, we can bury our pipe work and things then we can get our liners in as well. Actually, the rocks should arrive today, and so then we actually by lunchtime might have some rocks being set. Stay tuned. How's it going, everybody? Dan back here in Exmouth on the lovely coastal south of England with a little bit of sunshine, so I'll take that for a November day. So yeah, we're getting on really well, and let me just give you a little tour of what we've created so far. Well, doesn't it look a bit different now? So skimmer situated in, plumbing's in, hooked up to our biofalls, which is sat up at the top, so that's keeping all the debris that does land on the pond is going to then be skimmed into here to be easily removed by the client. We're just working our way around this area here now. Going to get another rock slide into this corner with a nice big anchor boulder here just to really accentuate that cove. Where we can get some nice plants in. Got a really cool planting pocket we're just working on in the back there as well. As I said, we've got our 2 frame rocks into this position here. We're going to carry on with our a piece of line has come down, but these stacked elements throughout, a little bit through here, a few other little bits through here as well, tying up through there, and a little bit over to behind me as well. So really getting on quite well. The weather's holding up, fingers crossed for some more nice weather. So yeah, nice big anchor rock into this space, and then some more cobbles around in here just to give us some nice shape. So yeah, really chuffed with how things are coming on thus far. Another few days of some nice weather, that'll be good. Yeah, so nice bit of stack work that will continue through here. Then we'll be doing a boggy beach in here, just get some loads of plants in for the client as well. Got a nice big piece of bogwood as well that we're going to be incorporating into there. Once we've got that done, hopefully we'll have, by the end of the play today, we'll have the top shelf of the pond rocked in, maybe starting to work on the boggy beach, or even actually start working out what we're going to do to create some nice layers into the waterfall over there. So we'll check in with you guys soon. So we've got this really fun rock here that's got this higher spot on one side, lower spot on the other. So we're going to be going in, as this is the front of the rock, then getting water to come this way over, and then we're going to anchor another rock here to give a really nice funnel and sheet through there. And actually we've got this nice notchy bit this side. We might be able to try and get creative to be able to get something to come into here, maybe then get another rock here, so it actually comes here and then comes that way as well, sort of having the two waterfalls, one there, joining together before they pool and come down into the pond. Hi everybody, so at the moment I'm just attaching the biofalls. So this is where the skimmer actually pumps the water up to here, so then the oxygen rich water then flows through the bottom in a little spinning motion. There's like a plate that sits in the bottom down here. We've then made a silicone bead all the way along here, and a couple of screwdrivers to anchor it in. Then yeah, just get our hardware, obviously put these on the front to give us that compression fitting, which then stops any water going sort of between the plastic and the liner itself. And then we'll come in afterwards with a multi-tool and just cut the edge of that off, just so we can bring our spill stones and frame rocks right up against the feature or the biofalls, to actually start our waterfalls and start working our way down to the bottom.
So here we go, end of the day. We've got the Mahusive stone in, and of course, as usual, doesn't look nearly so big once it's in. We got a matching one, not quite as big but still pretty chunky, to be on the side. And Dan's just putting in dry stone wall here to act as the spill stone coming out of the biofalls, which has started to be cut out here. So just a bit of foaming up to seal it all in. We're going to fill this up with some granite cobbles and then put a bib liner on it, because otherwise we'll be taking out too much water from the pond. And then that will carry the water across here and then down our split falls under that rock there, and down around here and down before cascading into the pool here.
Well, yesterday was a complete and total wipeout. We had good maybe 2 inches of rain in about 5 or 6 hours, so came down really heavy. Luckily that was at about midday, 1 o'clock, so in the morning yesterday we came in, managed to get our sub base in down behind me. That's the blue tarp covering it there. Managed to get that in, and do a lot of other bits, clean down. We do in the afternoon when it was raining, and so the pond is really starting to come together now. We've got a tiny little bit of edging left to do, and then just the final piece, bib in the top waterfall to go, and then we'll have water flowing hopefully in the next hour or two. Stay tuned. So it is November now, but we still are managing to get a nice selection of plants due to our small little nursery we've got in our yard. So everything from a Iris Louisiana, that's an Ann Chownings. We've got I think that's a Warhol Wedding there, which is a nice white one. We've got a Black Gamecock in there, which is one of my favourites, a really deep purple flower. Obviously, all-time favourite, Xanthodecia. Lovely leaves, and then obviously has that lovely goblet of white. This is quite a funky Carex as well. It's got this really nice yellowy leaves. Swing around this way. We've already put in 2 water lilies yesterday. I believe we put in a Rosa Ray and can't remember what the other one was off the top of my head. We've got this lovely cypress here, which has these lovely umbrella heads. Obviously it's going into its winter dormancy now, but again it's a really nice plant. Solid plant for any pond of any size. There's obviously a chorus, lovely plant as well. We've got some optic grass, we've got some little marigolds in there, and some other bits, some creeping plants, some bog primulas as well to go in our boggy beach. So yeah, we're looking forward to bringing this one to life. Thank goodness we have actually got a bit of blue sky, fingers crossed, for the whole day. So it's going to be a good day today, positive mood and all that sort of thing, with the weather being nice as it is. So at the moment we're just working on getting our edge along here nice and straight, or say straight, nice and level, so we can get our nice curve round to our top patio with our nice right edge. Really quite a good little edging material. Just getting some scalps there just to give it an even more firm base. And then once we've done that, we can basically level up side to side, get our crazy paving flagstone patios in. That'll be our time walkway. And then when we've done that, we can then work our way back, hopefully joining the two together. And the dog has just stolen my gloves. Thank you. Splodge, good boy. So we're having a bit of fun with our flagstones now. Just got this big monster here going in. What we're actually doing is we've got our sub base down nice and tight. We'll go back over that once again afterwards. Got these lovely stainless steel strips in, and then yeah, as you can see, this is our sort of our crazy path through. Areas like here we'll be actually planting in thyme or some creeping plants like that to give a really quite a nice carpeting of effect as you sort of walk along to the sort of other top terrace over there. So yeah, what we're going to do is we'll actually dry lay them all the way along, and then we'll come in and lift each individual one, and then bespokely fit them to that one space, so then they blend in level side to side and obviously front to back, working your way across to there, and then obviously blending into the patio over there. Little sneak peek of the pond. So there we have it, we are all finished up here in Exmouth with this 4x3 ecosystem pond, 2 metre stream. We got some patios going on, we got a couple of boggy riparian areas, we got this lovely little pathway that leads you to the sunny area. We've put in a load of hedging, but actually we're going to be back in spring to do the terrestrial planting, and so what I'm going to do is flip to spring now. See you then.
Have you actually finished?
Yeah, we're all done.
Oh wow, wow, wow. That looks absolutely super, doesn't it?
How's it going, everybody? Dan here with DU Waterscapes, back in Exmouth, 6 months on, and the weather is looking like this. Lovely blue skies compared to the November, the end of last year. Was real mucky, muddy, pretty swamp-like, but this is a finished site bar the planting, so we're here to do the planting today and tomorrow. It's actually remarkable, the system itself. The client has joined our VIP maintenance, and we have been using the auto doser with this, so we've been keeping beneficial bacteria and things going in, especially later part of last year with the cold water bacteria, and then started this year really ensuring that to keep on top of it. Has had a little bit of an algal bloom in that time, and it's gone through its cycle and things, but we are now at the end of May, and I tell you what, it's looking great. So yeah, here we are with our patio. Clients brought some seats in as well. There's our little walkway to sit onto another area, just easy access and things, and here's the pond itself. The plants have really started to settle in quite well. We've got some lovely primrose and flower, and my Soties, the water forget-me-not. Lovely view through here as well, an iris and flower, which is looking great. And obviously look at that water clarity. Yeah, that's in pretty insane, looking great. Start of the season as well, so bear in mind, you know, that beneficial bacteria take a lot longer to wake up than algae, and algae is normally the first thing to sort of get going. Yeah, it's absolutely incredible, really, for being so few little months old. So we've been in here this morning. Obviously, you can imagine there was weeds and things growing, so we managed to fill, I think, the best part of 2/3 of a wheelie can of weeds. So we've come in here with some organic mulch as well that we're going to spread over the site. Then we'll be digging in and putting in our terrestrial plants. So you've got an assortment here of some nice tree specimens, going for that sort of reddy theme, with a layer cake, wedding cake viburnum. Yes, they will get big, but that's the idea in the space. We want it to be full. And then here, because it's catches half sun, half shade, we've gone for then that sort of blend of mix that can deal with that setting. Everything from these large Empress Woo hosta, which will go sort of like 5 foot tall, which is great. A few different species of ferns, from the Splenium Scolopendulum, and then we've got the Erytheum Metallicum, this one here, which is looking really cool. Love that. That is deciduous. Yeah, and we've also got a few more of these little GM Mai Tai in the van, which is going to add some really nice fluffiness. Brunnera, looking really cool with this silver foliage. And we've got some Thorbackia, this white flower, which is great. This is a Veronica, which is going to be a white flowering. There's some hellebores in there of different types, and again some whites and soft peachy coloured Astilbes with some Lolope in the shade just there. So purplies, whites, peachy colours, just really quite a muted palette, but really quite actually going to be quite nice into the space. You can see if I step back onto the rest of the drive, obviously this is the front drive here with the van. So this hedge will grow up, making quite a nice secluded space, and then with these pops of trees and things in there as well, it'd be really quite awesome, with a little unique space in the front garden of this bungalow property. Em's up there now, just turning over the last few bits of the space, and actually we're going to then jump on now and start positioning these plants after we finish the weeding, and get them in, really making this space come to life. You'll see a little look at that, doing really cool. And incredible water quality. Yeah, really chuffed with that. Rog, should you have that? Should you really have that? Hmm?